All right, YouTubers, fans, subscribers. I'm going to do the second part to my Rampage interview, Rampage movie U-Bowl interview with the Rampage 2 Capital Punishment. First off, I want you to scroll down my YouTube channel and find a song called Bill Trilliumson. It's a rap song. I got a bunch of rap music on my rap music videos I've taken around the city of Denver. Again, that's called Bill Trilliumson. Go listen to that, and then I'm going to show you a document that has to do with Bill Williamson, the main character of this movie. And I found a hidden Masonic person with a specialized document that verifies even more Masonic mysteries within the movie, and confirmation of real life Masonic covenant environments and DEA setup scenarios. So let's get right into this and have a little bit of fun.
This, my dear viewers, is maybe a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to listen to uncensored media for a few minutes. What I have to say is very important. I had to kill a lot of people, and I will get myself killed to get on your television. Facts. The U.S. government is funded by the rich, and it keeps the people on the brain level of children. They make sure the people are busy making money to survive, taking care of their family, their house, and their lawn. They want people thinking that they are free and have a choice and can do whatever they want. The free press, TV, Hollywood movies, schools, university, religions, they are all opium. They create the illusion that anything is possible. I'll tell you what this is. This is a mind-controlled dictatorship in the costume of democracy.
Okay, so you need to be wary of these DEA, FBI informant clubs and groups and fraternities that are about waking up, because depending on what Masonic covenant, military simulated environment you grew up in, you could easily be manipulated with targets, subliminal messaging, and you will be a perfect subject for becoming a Nazi weapon, a Nazi Masonic Illuminati weapon. I want to scroll through here and find another part.
As possible, we need the greatest source.
Okay, so here we go.
Institutions actually behave.
All right, I found what I was looking for.
Actions and our rational reactions are based on what we know about them.
Let's get this back to the very beginning of this little speech. Okay, so folks, the reason I do these videos is because I found out my grandfather was a 32nd degree Freemason. He distributed some child pornography of me and some other children within his Masonic lodges, and I found out that I was actually in a covenant-controlled environment for nearly my entire life.
The idea is that we have access to our knowledge about the world defines the parameters under which we all act in a rational way. Of course, all of us also act in an irrational way, and societies act in an irrational way, but there's nothing rational we can do about irrationality. Our ability as rational actors to shape our destiny is limited to our rational actions, and our rational reactions are based on what we know about the world.
So I was actually taken to a DEA setup house shortly before some of these Masonic secrets were revealed to me, and I walked free from that DEA setup house after seeing some horrific things and some interesting things being revealed to me involving sexual occultism within DEA and police departments that aren't well known unless you're very rich.
So that is the information that has been produced by industrial bases that are no longer profitable. So those include the books that have gone out of print, for example. And there is the third type of history that is an intellectual knowledge that I am the most interested in because it does not have existing support. And neither have we ever had this branch of history to any significant degree. That is the information about how human institutions actually behave.
And again, your military simulated covenant environment, your police stations, the Masonic temple lodges within your city and your neighborhood that actually control every aspect and every corporate Enron, Delta, DEA Oil actually control every aspect of business as well.
So this particular branch is interesting to me, and the other two we already have. This one we do not have.
This intellectual history he's talking about, I've actually gone fast enough and survived enough DEA setup scenarios and filmed every single one of them on my YouTube channel.
What information are these political theories based on?
This information is now available for free, where it is always been covered up to some extent or masked with some sort of a fraudulent or studio Hollywood aspect to it.
So when trying to find the information that will likely lead to a state of enhanced justice, we look for that information which the institution does not want released.
And I have had my videos censored.
And that's why I have always said that censorship, while it is something to be condemned, it is also an optimistic signal. It is always an opportunity because censorship reveals the fear of reform by knowledge. That is, if knowledge can be drawn out, then some action will take place which will result in some kind of reform.
Now it's interesting. My name is Shane Johnson. Actually, some sort of a news crew actually shows up at Bill's house, Bill, and they actually knock on his door and say, Mr. Johnson, Mr. Johnson. So that's one main reason I can really relate to these movies. And through going out these different DEA setup scenarios, I've been through bank setup scenarios. BATF agents have tried to sell me pistols at work here in Denver. I've had a Starbucks set up, coffee shop setup scenarios that I've been through.
One eyewitness reports a suspicious person wearing motocross gear leaving the area. All available units, please respond.
Why don't the rich pop stars and film stars and white stockbrokers who use speed and cocaine and ecstasy every day get thrown in jail? Why? Because you were above the law. If you were rich, you watch Spielberg's Clinton movie and you actually think the Civil War happened to free the slaves, so the billionaire Spielberg makes you even dumber. And they will make sure that that movie will be screened in schools and in TVs nonstop forever.
Okay, so
The reality is that every war was about money.
I actually found Masonic documents linked to Bill Williamson's name, and I'm going to go ahead and go over those really quick right now. I'm going to go to Google Chrome. I have this bookmarked. Here we go. Bookmarks. Bill William Schnoebelen. And again, the main character of the movie, his name is Bill Williamson. So look at this document. Okay, so this again confirms that the DEA Masonic clubs are deeply involved with Satanism and Wicca, and that is the form of federal Illuminati craft and magic. High Priest Zion, Christianity deception. By the way, Jesus is a homosexual prophet, a false prophet nonetheless, and this is actually an Office of Naval Intelligence corporate deception. If you'll find most of these Christianity pictures are of Jesus holding a rod or staff symbolizing a shaft or a penis, and symbolizing a homosexual tradition and deception. And you'll also find several young children, or the key classified military term for this is toys. You'll find several depictions of little children looking up girls' dresses and just weird stuff like that. And that's also documented in quite a bit of my videos in my YouTube channel as well. Old Roman Catholic Church, Knights Templary, Blue Lodge Freemasonry, Mormonism, Temple of Doom, Chicago Church of Resurrection, organized crime connections, again, so more DEA color gridding and Masonic coloring. And if you go into this, you'll be able to read what happened in full detail of this man's true revelations and revealings of this Freemasonry. So I highly advise you do that. Apparently this website is www.relfe.com, William Schnoebelen, Bill Schnoebelen. So just look that up. Ex-satanic priest, Masonic, Illuminati, DEA, necromantic connections. Shane K. Play, Little Indy. This is a U-Bowl Rampage 2 Capital Punishment interview.